I know it's been long that you saw me on this YouTube channel. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about corona spouse. Sorry, no vex. I know it's corona period, but corona spouse. Okay, now I think I was talking to my friend one time like that, and we were talking about this issue of corona, and she said some couples actually would not really want to stay at home, some spouses, because they have corona spouse. So I was like, I came to think of it that actually what is corona spouse? Now a corona spouse is someone that is toxic and really won't enjoy being around that person, and there's the way in which that energy tends to transfer. You know, coronavirus is something that is being transferred from a person to another person. So corona spouse, that spouse that transfer that toxic energy, the negative energy to their spouses, so they don't want to be around them. Example of toxic behavior that could be exhibited by some corona spouses are: one, silent treatment. When you have issues with someone and just giving silent treatment everywhere, babe, what's up? Nothing, and you're not talking, then that is an example of a toxic behavior that can be exhibited by corona spouses. Now, second one is when you begin to I want to call it backhanded compliment. Meaning, for example, you can say, oh babe, yeah, the clothes is good, but it will look better on a slimmer lady. Now you are actually complimenting the person, but it's like an insult. So backhanded compliment is a compliment that is insultive, if you could permit that. Now, third one that we could also have that could be exhibited is people that compliment you by comparing other people with you. For example, you're beautiful, but you are not as beautiful as my friend's wife. Saying that's coming from your spouse is a very, very toxic behavior, and you wouldn't want to be around someone like that gives that kind of energy. Doesn't encourage you, doesn't tell you words of affirmation, just begin to downgrade you by comparing with other people. That is a toxic behavior. Another toxic behavior is when those ones are even emotional abuse. When you talk about physical abuse, now who wants to be with a man or a woman that beat them up? You are surprised women beat men up. So who wants to be with that kind of person? No, for me, no way. So that is an example of a corona spouse behavior. Another one is this guilt trip. Most couples use that a lot. For example, you know, I've been the provider in this family. I've gone out to provide, blah 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 blah. So why are you supposed to do this? Now you begin to guilt trip your spouse into behaving abnormally, like behaving more than they should, maybe giving you that accolade more than you deserve. For example, thank you for everything. Then every second begin to thank you for something that she's not even supposed to thank you for, because she's scared or he is scared of guilt trip. Another thing is when you begin to act unnecessary things from your spouse, things that are way beyond them. That actually is a toxic behavior that is being exhibited by spouses. Now, another thing, I really don't want you to take this, because I've heard someone tell me that I don't have the right to talk about relationships as long as I'm not married yet. Now, I'm not talking about marital relationship based on the point in which I'm married or something. I'm talking about it based on what we can see in our society. We are not blind to see what is happening in marriages. I have my parents that are happily married for close to like 27 years now, and I'm grateful for that. I could see things that the friends go through in relationships, something marital wise when they come, because my parents happen to be the first children of both sides, so I hear what the younger ones go through in relationship, in marriages. So with that, as a single person, I'm trying as much as possible to see those characters in my own spouse, so that at the end of the day, when I get married, I will not experience those behaviors for my spouse. So, and this is why I'm throwing it out there to the single ones. You still have opportunities. For me, I'm a Christian, I don't believe in divorce. You still have opportunity to pick the right man, to pick the right woman right now. So every choice you make, remember, do you want to end up with a corona spouse, or you want to end up with a godly and a good spouse? Think about that. I will see you next time on this show of Awesome Mama Tech. God bless you. Bye. Love you.